as an American, as a United States citizen, you go to Japan, dude. You gotta carry a big stick besides your own big stick.
They're like, wow, look at this American.
They're like, I need that. I've been dealing with.
You've been dealing with Americans for too long.
That is kind of racist, I guess. No, it's.
You know what?
It's just like, if you go to Japan, they're all over you.
Really?
Yeah, my buddy moved over there when he's 18. He's like, yo, I'm ripping it. Oh, hey,
hello,
good evening, Orlando.
Hello. Welcome to This Is BS, the podcast that you go to because, there's nothing else to do on a Wednesday night, so you watch us and then you meet us later for drinks.
Oh, no. If you had shit to do, you still watch it. You still watch us.
I am Torrance Sloth. This is Billy Bananas.
Banana Man.
We are the BS.
How you guys doing?
How's everybody doing? You know what? Look, the sun's still kind of up, and we're rolling.
It's getting later and later every day.
Drunk summer is upon us.
Let the sun shine down.
I've seen a lot of memes on the internet lately about everybody who's waiting for summer. Now summer's here, and everybody's a bitch.
Dude, the meme thing is just everywhere. Like memes run the. If memes rule the world.
So, my favorite thing right now is the meme that it's Hulk, and fucking it's when he hands Ant-Man
old
tacos.
Hulk and the smart Hulk.
No, it's just Hulk, and then when he goes to hand Ant-Man tacos, and he's just like, let me give you advice. Let me give you a handout.
I have not seen this meme you speak
You'll
of.
see some. But we're here at Public House in beautiful Orlando, Florida.
Across the collegiate way.
From UCF, the place that I think, last I heard, had 60,000 students currently enrolled.
And now they have Disney employees enrolling for free.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool they're doing that.
A lot happened this week. We're doing the thing. Thank you for all the likes and shares last week. Hopefully we can do that shit again.
Hopefully get a few this week. We hit almost 2,200 views total.
We did pretty, yeah.
We're at like 2170 or something.
So we're gonna keep that pace. Shout out to Analytically Correct last night for having a guest on the show. New triple co-host.
Oh yeah, Rob. Yeah, he might start ripping it. Is Rob gonna start ripping it?
Yeah, I think he is.
But then he's not a guest. He's just coming on in.
I was a guest. You were a guest.
I just got a memory thing on Facebook, and we at this time last year we were doing the community cast over at Jimmy Hoolin's.
Yes.
Over on University.
And that was some of your first podcasting, right?
That was my first podcast. Not the first time I've been in front of a camera, but definitely my first podcast.
First time on the network doing the thing?
Yeah, doing that thing.
So that's cool. They got some decent views. And also yesterday, duck hunt. Underground duck hunt?
Oh my God. Ultimate duck racing and ultimate duck hunting.
The UDH and the
UDR.
UDR?
Hey, you can spell. I know you're bad at math. I thought you were good at spelling.
I'm a bit of a linguist.
A lingerer.
So that's fucking tight as hell. So basically, you line your ducks in a row, you shoot them with a Nerf dart gun. Stretch explained it to me really good, and I wasn't there, but...
Really well.
I ate a brownie, so I'm kind of stupid.
I don't think that's the reason you're stupid. I think you got dropped on your head a few times when you were a child.
Social House, Tuesday nights. Sign up at 10. Party starts at 11. And
on
you get
Sundays,
you get a chance to fucking chill and have fun and play real life duck hunt for a $25 bar tab.
Yeah, and then on Sundays you can duck race.
Yeah.
And same ordeal.
So basically, fuck with the duck, and also it's duck country out there. Quack quack, mother bitches.
Oh my God, that made me think of fucking Mighty Ducks.
Really?
Quack quack.
You know that made me
flying
think of?
V.
You know that made me think of?
Remember the knuckle puck?
2 quacks and Ric Flair.
2 quacks and a Ric Flair.
Quack quack.
Woo! Oh, we should start that. That's so great.
I just did. Congratulations.
So that reminded me of when I came up with Dark Knights of the Round Table. That was that good of an idea.
Ducks just became
Let me
more
get 2
funner.
quacks and a Ric Flair.
It's
That's
stupid.
fucking great.
But we keep with themes over here, drinking, ducks, having fun, having big dicks, hanging out with pretty ladies, having ultimate monies all the time, fast cars, come hang out with us.
You got a fast car, I got a ticket, we can go anywhere.
Outside of
that, there's a lot of cool stuff going on. Critical Mass is this Friday. If you guys have never been down to Critical Mass, it's about 500-600 people. You go on this dope bike ride through downtown Orlando. We roll through red lights and shit. It's fucking awesome.
Well, we don't want to really advertise that too much.
I mean, we don't roll through red lights and shit. It's not awesome.
The actual purpose of rolling through the red lights is that.
So we're all in a group.
That's what they call it.
Safe.
That's what the critical mass is. That when you get so many people at a point that it just pops. The critical mass is the bikes, and then you get that many people coming, and then just.
What's up, John Marco? What's up, Amir?
What's up, y'all?
Hashtag Big Dick Gang. Big Dick Millionaires.
Okay, right. So that's not in this chat. That's in your watch party.
It should be. It should be in both.
We'll see.
How you guys doing? You guys having a good evening? I know Amir is. He always is.
Amir's Cats.
Amir's Cats.
Amir's Cats.
But yeah, we got Critical Mass on Friday. It starts, we meet downtown about 5, 6 o'clock. I think the ride starts at about 6, 6:30. That should be a good time.
Yeah, Lock Haven Park, also, the Science Center. And it's a good place to hang out, meet people, tailgate, and then you cruise the city and then pretty much stop wherever you want to, but you can pretty much take a tour of the whole city.
It's a really cool outlook because, you don't get that kind of view of downtown Orlando in any other way.
Especially if you just hop on the 408 and then get off and then park and then go drinking everywhere. But it's cool because the sun will still be up when the ride starts and when the ride is over. So that's going to work out well.
Yeah, it's always going to work out well. It's bikes, bikes, bitches, and brews. Sorry, I meant upstanding females.
I haven't had a drink yet.
You haven't had a drink yet?
Well, I mean, out of this
I'm pretty
delicious
sure
EKU pills.
you took a drink over there a little bit earlier.
Well, I mean, since we started.
Well, now you have. Nice.
Delicious.
So Sunday I had a little gig at my buddy's house, over at my buddy Ben's house. Hashtag Meerkat Music Events.
I don't think we're there yet. That's our first topic, technically. We're still rolling into it.
That's our first topic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Totally worth it because I want to pick it apart a little bit.
I don't want you to pick it apart.
I want to see this guy shame on camera.
I played like shit.
So we'll hold on to that.
Okay, so on to the next one.
No, fuck that. I wanted to talk about, too, also, sometimes we ride our bikes up here. Sometimes we get an Uber. Today we got a Lyft.
Oh my God, our Lyft driver was a fanatic.
We had an interesting conversation.
We had a fanatic Lyft driver.
Because sometimes, it's good to just warm up with a stranger and see what's happening. And this dude.
So when they say stranger danger, that they're talking about this guy.
This dude is fucking stranger danger.
Stranger danger for sure.
So I mean, be safe out there. And
be safe out there. Always carry a knife or pepper spray, or if you can legally carry a gun and you don't drink alcohol, do that.
That too. Or I would say just don't say anything to piss off a crazy person. Let them know that his tinfoil hat is legitimate.
Sometimes you don't have to say anything to piss off a crazy person.
Yeah.
You look at somebody wrong, they're donezo with you.
Yeah.
It's sometimes how the world works. But,
yeah. But I do like talking to strangers a lot of the times because you never know where it's going to start or where it's going to end.
That's how you learn.
And I don't always approach them. They don't always approach me. So sometimes I'll holler at a fucking complete random person. I do it all the time. But I still hate sales. I still hate going up to a stranger and having an interaction and then walking away with their money.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
If it's for a good cause, if it's something they really wanted, but it's just like, yo, here's this fucking lazy boy.
I hate that, yeah.
Now you need the fucking lazy boy.
I used to work door to door out in Colorado. I did it for like a week. I worked for Window World. Literally cold call, not even calling, knocking on people's doors, like going down, hey, you gotta go down this street.
Like a Kirby vacuum cleaner salesman?
Yeah, dude.
A Vector knife salesman?
It was the shittiest job I've ever had in my life. And I did commercial roofing for 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just something.
Door-to-door sales it worked in the 50s and the 60s. It's a dead art. I can't believe it's still a thing,
Mm-hmm. That's why all the neighborhoods and HOAs over here, no soliciting, none of this shit.
We have no soliciting sign on our front door in West Virginia.
Yeah. Gonna get shot. Gonna get shot. But
another event coming up in June. One of my friends, Bregan, she works at Twin Peaks over on I Drive, and they're having a bikini contest. 80 different girls from all over the country are getting flown down here to Orlando and taking place in a bikini contest. Tickets are $30.
What? This is that.
Yeah, that Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Tickets are $30, and that includes your entrance to the bikini contest. And afterwards, Flow Rida is playing a show. So You should definitely check that out.
Flo Rida, who also has the sickest fucking back piece ever.
I didn't even know.
That guy, if you go look up Flo Rida's back piece, remember 50 Cent? His old back piece just said 50 Cent. And there's like a coin and some like bullet holes and shit and had like all this fucking, it looked cool. All right, 50 Cent had a cool full ass back piece.
Until I moved
in
down.
the rap game. And then fucking Flo Rida's back piece just at the fucking top just says fucking Florida, Flo Rida. And then it's kind of like a picture of the state, and then you got a beach, some palm trees, and then it's fucking like 95 coming off into the city, and then it's just fucking like cars and fucking alligators and shit.
What is the day?
Google fucking Flo Rida's back piece and tell me that's not the coolest fucking Florida tattoo you've ever fucking seen.
Hey, Chase,
That shit's tight
shout
as
out to
fuck.
Rusty Bithlonian. Chase has a pretty cool Florida tattoo, I'm not gonna lie.
What's he got?
It's like, it's on his like ribs right here. It's like, remember the famous Stars and Straps logo?
Yeah.
You know, remember that shit?
Travis Barker and shit like
Travis
that?
Barker and all that? Yeah, it's exactly like that, but it looks like Florida. It's pretty dope.
That's tight. That's tight.
But yeah, the Twin Peaks event, it's June 20th, June 23rd. I don't know the exact date right now because
So if you guys are looking for something to do on a
Facebook page
Friday
sucks.
and fucking you want to get together and drink some beers and watch this bikini contest, that's pretty fucking tight. But yeah, once again, we are the Traveling Drunks. This is BS. I am the Sloth Man. He's the Banana Man. Stretch is behind the fucking computer like the head of goddamn Voltron. We're in UCF. We're in Orlando.
I really
we're at
don't know
Public
how he
House,
deals-
and we're drinking.
I don't know how he deals with us.
And we're having
You
a
know?
good time.
He is a better man than either
So
of
share
us
the shit
will
right now.
ever be.
Tell your friends. Come out and have a drink with us somewhere here in
If you
town.
see Stretch at all in the rest of your life, buy the fucking man a drink because he fucking deserves it.
Buy the man a drink. It'll fucking end up in a fucking good story. On a couple laps, a laugh or two.
That was hilarious. I'm laughing.
See, Stretch is really good at like giving people nicknames that kind of stick. So watch out for that.
Yo, you give me a nickname? I don't think Stretch has ever given me a nickname.
You're the Banana Man.
Stretch didn't give me that nickname.
Oh no.
He probably has a secret nickname for me that, you know, he's never gonna tell me. It's probably, yeah, oh yeah, that douchebag.
He dubbed me the Sloth
Oh
Man.
yeah, that asshole. What?
He dubbed me the Sloth Man. I think that's for goddamn
Really?
sure. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
You were the one that gave him the sloth man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, absolutely. Because I was always just Torrance
That
Sloth.
I turned.
I was always just Torrance Sloth. People were like, what's your last name? I thought your last name was Sloth. I was like, it is as far as you're concerned. What are you?
It's like, hey, don't worry
What
about
are
it.
you? You're the goddamn fucking,
Goddamn
what are
brewery.
you, goddamn big brother? What are you, Elon Musk? What are you, Jeff Bezos' big brother? Terminator over here? Yo, what's up with that new Terminator?
It looks pretty cool.
It better be cool, goddamn it, man. I feel like we got fucked with so many goddamn Terminator shits. One,
You got fucked by a Terminator? Ew, gross.
yo, did they make dicks on those Terminators? They had Arnold's teeth, they had skulls, they had fingers.
Well, I mean, I'm sure the Terminators they sent back had anatomically correct penises, but
So the
in the
flesh.
future, they were just metal. They didn't have
Okay.
dicks.
All right, check this out. All right, so the Terminator body itself, metal. There's no dick on it. All the Terminators that came back, they came out naked, and they went in walking somewhere, and everybody's freaked out because like, yo, there's a fucking naked guy in my establishment right before it kills everybody. So
Okay.
when they were naked, they were all freaked out and shocked because the dude obviously had a fucking dick and balls dangling from his fucking body. And that was kind of the thing that caught people off guard.
Yeah,
So
when Arnold walked in.
So, but then they
in
come and
pool
take
hall.
all the skin off. So what was it just like?
Dude, if you took all our skin off, we don't got dicks no more. There ain't no bone there, remember? We've had this argument before. There's
What
no
about taking
bone
it-
in your dick.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
a muscle.
It's the blood sac, but isn't there like
I guess there
cartilage
would
in
be
there and
like
shit?
a thing. What?
Didn't that Dennis Rodman broke his dick because the cartilage fucking broke while it was hard? He fucking snapped something in there?
Dennis Rodman broke his dick 3 times. They actually did that thing as a Party Legends. They animate people's stories,
Yeah.
and you can find it. I think MTV did it or VH1.
That's
Fucking hilarious.
I've had, I don't know if I broke it. It felt like it broke. I never went to the hospital or nothing, but is that instance when you're like pop, 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 and then it goes whop, whop, pop, and you're like,
I don't know if I fully understand that explanation.
I'm
but
trying to censor
What I'm
myself a little
thinking
bit,
is
but I guess
when I
not.
hit the taint real hard, and yeah, that hurts sometimes.
Hit the
It
taint
hurts
real
her
hard?
and it hits me. Yeah, when you fucking pull out and try to go back in.
Oh, like
Shut
you
up,
stab
Mike.
it right in between.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, that's
thing-
what I'm talking about. It goes cock,
that's
cock,
that's how you
pop,
break your dick.
pop, and then
That's exactly how you break your dick.
It's done. You're like, we're done for tonight. We're done. Just go home. Just fucking get me some ice and a
The
bathtub.
only other way you're breaking your dick is some just wild, just otherrealmly sex game shit that I don't even know about. Oh, hey, Marcy's watching. Hey, Marcia, how you doing? She might know about this stuff.
Yo, have you ever
She's
broken
always
a dude's
posting that
dick?
raunchy shit.
She might have. Yeah, she posts raunchy shit.
I bet
you probably
Marcia,
broke a dick or two.
I bet she's broken
you
a couple
probably
dicks
broke a
before.
dick or two. Damn, now I'm gonna be going around looking at girls.
Oh,
like,
next time I see Marcia, I'm asking her if she's ever
like,
broken
how
a
many,
dick.
How many dicks you broke?
I bet
girl?
she's got a dick breaking
What's
story.
your dick breaking count?
I bet she got a dick
And like
breaking
after
story.
every fucking dick that the chick breaks, she gets like a little fucking notch tattooed next to her pussy, like a little tattoo.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing all that.
And you say, oh shit, this bitch fucking broke 5 + 2.
She's gonna just get the word broken dicks right here on her fupa.
Yeah. It's like when a guy at his property has a rifle, and in the butt he has like all his kills for the people that were intruding on his cornfield.
What?
The tally, man.
The talent, man?
No, fuck. Anyway,
The talent, man?
so I think that's an intro, and I think it's time for
I
topics.
think we went a little bit too. Oh my God, Marcia was actually watching. You know,
Well, comment. Say hello.
she just did.
Okay. Well, goddamn.
You don't hate us. You love us a lot. You love us a long time.
It's okay.
Hey, shout out to Jeff.
Jeff, what's
Jeff,
up?
thanks for tuning in,
Shout
man.
out. Our main man of the island. You better watch out because that guy's going to tell you some jokes.
Oh, so we are hitting Bear's backyard.
They're going to be hilarious. Yeah, first topic. Bear's Backyard. The first one
So I'm
happened.
not going to talk that much.
Acoustic sessions.
Start it
So
up.
we kind of talked about it. If you go back, you kept saying Billy had a gig, you heard that shit. Everyone's like, who's this guy? He doesn't play music. This guy's a fucking musician.
It was more of a comedic act. I really
No, it
didn't
wasn't.
play
This guy's
any
fucking lying to
music.
you
I
right
just
now.
broke Carlos's pen.
So
What up, Jeff? What up? Stiff dicks and
the
airplanes.
important thing is like creative people supporting creative. I know you've seen that thing go around like creatives got to support creatives because it's good to get together with a group of people that want to share shit and you create a network, a bond. You swipe some creative juices and stuff. So these dudes are the Meerkats. This dude is named Ben Rawls, and so he's like, yo, I'm gonna set
No,
up.
that's two different people.
Oh, okay. Well, he's
So it's-
part of this group. I saw a bunch of them. He's got Ben Rawls. He set up a place.
So it's Chris Wall and it's Ben Edwards' house. My buddy Ben Jammin. You know.
All right, so they set it up for a couple different people to play acoustic sets in this cool little barn garage thing. And there was,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called a garage.
you know, they had drinks there. They had water. It was a hot day. There was a tent. There was a good show. They had some fans. And basically, this is the first one they're doing. They want to do some more, but Billy was the opener. And
And I did not
so
prepare,
he's
and I got
performed
really
before,
drunk.
and he's had a set. He had this other
It's not
set.
good.
He knew what he was going to play. Practice this, practice that, and then as time got closer and closer,
I kept
I don't
second
know-
guessing myself
I don't know if
and
it was
changing it
nerves
up.
or whatever, but he ended up taking the stage and doing his thing, and it was
that's
interesting
what you
because
call it.
I believe he broke the ice really well, and it wasn't what he expected. But you can go back. All right, so what's the Instagram for this?
So we got Meerkat Music Events. That's Meerkat with a K. I guess that's how you spell
On
Meerkat.
Instagram. So this is where you can see Billy Banana's clip of him up there playing guitar.
Oh, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
So there were some good musicians out there, and it's kind of a chill vibe. But it was interesting because his shit just shattered apart and crumbled, and he
That was bad.
just stuck with it and powered through, and people were generally entertained. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not just gonna set the guitar
there's-
down and
there's
walk
a
off
part-
stage.
there's a
I'm
point
just
in time
gonna
where he's
fuck.
playing,
I'm
he's
just
like,
gonna
yo.
be.
It's like he went to go do some acoustic Wu-Tang Clan, and he's just like
I think I sang like one line,
Wu-Tang Clan.
and I literally had practiced
nothing to
that
fuck
song,
with.
dude. I had literally practiced Cream.
Ain't nothing to fuck
Like I could
with.
sing the whole first verse, and oh my god, that was a
So
shit show.
for me and my buddies that,
You have friends?
that know about this, that came out to see Billy, we were just like, holy fuck.
Oh my god. Oh, it was bad.
Oh my
So you really do.
And
know how I feel.
but
Oh.
everybody around was just loving it, dude, eating the shit up. At one point in time, he's playing like some
was
kind of
laughter.
shit, and he's just like, oh fuck, man, I just remember reggae. And he's like, reggae.
And I was like, oh, hey, I need a minute.
So I just want to give you props
Oh,
on
God.
that because you've been very hard on yourself about it.
I'm
but
gonna continue to be
I
hard on
think-
myself about it. It was kind of a wake-up
Well,
call. Now I
just
need
wanna-
to fucking
just wanna
practice
say
and prepare a little bit. Fucking
Bravo to your performanceness that you went.
I'm an entertainer, dude.
you
That's
went,
what I do.
You showed up. You did your time. You did more time than you were supposed to.
I was supposed to play a 10-minute set. I think I was up there for a half,
maybe
fucking
25
hour
minutes.
or something.
Yeah. And anybody, I mean, if I was running that shit, I'd be like, yo, get this guy. Come on, let's go. But they kept on going. They kept on going. So there's gonna be more of those, and I think we can't tell you where it's at.
Yeah,
but,
they're trying to
when the next
do-
one's happening, I think we should all go support.
We're
them
trying to
because-
rip one every month, and you got to contact you can contact me once the things go down.
It's
you can
kinda-
talk to my
it's kinda
buddy
low-key.
Ben,
It's kinda low-key.
artist. Yeah, it's a venue big enough to fit probably 150, 200 people, and it's
But-
real serene for being this close
Yeah,
to
but
Waterford. It's fucking
you're,
awesome.
If you live in the area, you like live music, and you just want to have a chill time, oh, that's pretty cool.
They're gonna start, and I think they're planning an actual big festival in like October, like paid festival. You know, everybody come through, having a lot of artists, like an all-day thing.
Well, cheers to you, man. You did the thing. You showed up. You performed. You had everybody's attention.
I guess.
So I mean, you.
But
may,
I appreciate that.
You may not have liked it, but
thank you for coming out.
That's what they say.
Thanks for coming out. Thank you, Chelsea.
The show must go on.
Oh, it always will. Until the day
Number
I
one rule of
die.
theater. All my thespians will remember that. So, Traveling Trunks, BS Podcast, Lothman Banana Man. Topic number dos.
That means 2.
You got Florida Man.
Yo, a lot of shit's been happening with Florida Man. I mean, this week, a lot of shit's happening with Florida Man all the time, but this week's been
It seems
kind of
to be-
weird.
It's not even just Florida Man. It's just stories around Florida, Florida women included.
Hey, Larry, thanks for tuning in, honey.
Our state really got to get our shit together and in check. And I know people are bitching about other states, but this one is very particular. You know, you guys live here. You have to deal with this shit every day.
Florida's fucking wild.
But
Florida's so wild.
so the woman who went through the drive-thru and didn't get her French fries. Burger
I wouldn't
King.
even consider that a woman. I'd consider that
You saw the mugshot of the chick I'm talking about, right?
a wench. you know?
She looked like a dude with a
I
wig
don't
on
like
it.
to use that term, but
So she didn't get her fries. So she pulled around, got out the car, went in, bitched about the fries, and then started a fight, physically assaulted one of the employees.
it's kind of fucked up.
All right. Also, number 2, there's a guy taking a number 2, and a fucking snake wiggled up out of the fucking toilet and bit him in the ass.
Is that a gay joke?
No, it really happened. So I don't know if it came up through
It
the
sounds
pipes.
like a gay joke.
It snuck in, but that's
You know, we don't promote any anti-homophobic. Like we don't do that. You know that, right?
No, but a snake
okay.
came out and bit a guy in the ass
Yeah, I know.
here in Florida.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Super fucked up. And then what else happened? We have the Disney woman who is suing.
Oh yeah, because she got bit by a bird.
She was walking around the Polynesian resort and restaurant, and
What the fuck?
some kind of bird dive bombed her, rammed her in the head, gave her brain damage, and like fucked up a couple of her vertebrae in her neck.
What's up, Angel?
So-
Thanks for tuning in, man.
What's up, Angel, man? And so now she's suing for $15,000, which isn't too crazy. But I mean, I think if I got brain damage from a bird on Disney property, I don't
I'm
know.
asking for millions, dude. I'm not asking for 15 grand.
And that's why this
That's
lawsuit
not
is
even
there.
to cover the ambulance ride or the fucking any kind of stitches.
So she's saying that there was no warning that there's dive bombing birds and that they did nothing to protect the guests from dive bombing
Warning
birds.
of dive bombing birds.
Yeah.
That's not dive bombing birds isn't a prevalent thing that you would have to put a warning. You know, beware of alligators. That's a normal thing.
Yeah,
beware of train.
It should be.
Beware of dive bombing birds. How often does that happen where a bird dive bombs and attacks a woman?
I don't know. It could be like a freak dive bombing
I think
accident.
it's very rare. So.
Yeah.
That's probably why she only got 15 grand, because her fucking argument sucked.
Well, she's asking for 15 grand. I don't think she's got it yet.
I'd be asking for fucking 2 million, 5 million. If I was gonna pursue something like that. I'm not asking for 15 grand.
And then
And then, sorry, my co-host had a couple brownies, I think, today. He was hungry.
The other one is the dude that hit his mom with a fucking corn cob and knocked her out.
A corncob pipe or
Some
a
shit. I think it was just a corn cob, dude.
corncob pipe and a button nose
Just a
and
fucking
2 eyes
corncob.
made out of.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear
Can you
you.
help me out a little bit?
Yeah, I got you, brother.
I'm flying blind.
Hey, shout out to Torrens' new shirt. That's a dope shirt. Speak. Talk to me.
Hello,
Talk to
hello.
me, baby. Yeah, you go.
And then in good Florida news is that I saw it over
They
Memorial
make
Day
that?
weekend.
They have good Florida news?
Yeah, is that there's a guy that's going around cleaning the headstones of veterans.
That
you know,
actually is pretty cool.
As like a monument to the guys
We
that
just
served.
had Memorial Day. That's really cool for somebody to give their time and do that, because a lot of the people that take care of graveyards, that's the last thing on their mind. Their first issue is cutting the grass. You know, I don't feel like wiping the headstones is really a thing.
Nah, and that's why you kind of get like old spooky looking graveyards, because I mean,
Let's stop talking about
they
graveyards.
start getting unattended. But also on
I'm
top
not
of
into
that,
graveyards.
other more Florida news, Ariana Grande canceled 2 of her shows here in the state.
Yeah, she's sick. I
She's
saw that.
sick.
She had an Orlando show today or something, or
I think
tomorrow,
it's-
right?
Yeah, tonight or tomorrow. And I saw that a lot of people are upset about it, but at the same time, I'm like,
I could give two shits. It's Ariana Grande, dude. I've not listened to any of her fucking songs, dude. I've probably heard a few of them, but I'm not
you
gonna.
definitely heard a few of them.
Never will you see my Spotify app say Ariana Grande.
Well,
I will never. That will never go in my search bar. Ever. Have you searched for Ariana Grande in YouTube and
No.
Spotify?
not me.
I hope not.
No, sir. I don't.
You have higher standards, you know.
I'm not making. She's not making money for me. I don't have any money to give to her.
We gotta have high
Shit.
standards.
Gotta have high standards, y'all. No low standards here.
Well, every once in a while you gotta
Only
have low
high
standards.
standards. I got a broken piece of pen right here.
I told you I broke the pen earlier. On to
So yeah, Mount Everest.
Mount Everest. Oh.
So this was an interesting news article to me. Just because.
Why? Why was this an interesting news article to you?
Well, I didn't know fucking people were.
Mount Everest was a mountain?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that was basic information. I thought everybody knew that.
Nah, that fucking there was a traffic jam on this fucking mountain, and people
Nobody's
died.
driving cars on Mount Everest,
It was
bro.
a fucking
It
climber
doesn't
situation where it just locked everybody up. I'm not even sure like how it ended, but
So-
I wasn't aware that people were trying so fucking hard to climb this mountain.
It's what it is this year, this season. Like usually the season's longer with like less winds and less storms, so they have more time. The groups of people climbing is more spread out. This year they had a lot more storms, a lot higher winds and shit. And so when there was that open window, that open opportunity, everybody's rolling out. So instead of having a 20-person group going up, you got a 60-person group going up. And the mountain's not made for that kind of shit, you know? People are falling.
Are you telling me a
11
mountain's not
people
made for
died.
climbing? Have you ever seen the movie Cliffhanger?
Fuck yeah, I've
How
seen
are they gonna make that
Cliffhanger.
movie? They're
Have you
on
ever
the
seen the
floor?
movie Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls?
Yeah, it was a fucking
The
rip-off of
beginning?
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel bad for that raccoon.
I do too.
Sad.
I do too. But
It was very sad.
would you ever climb fucking Everest?
I mean,
I physically
I
couldn't.
used to have a fear of heights, but once I started roofing, you know, I kind of got over it. But to climbing in the ice and the cold, I don't know. I don't think I would.
Me
I
as a
don't think I'm
Florida
into
man,
that.
I'd
I'd
never
jump
make
out
it.
of an airplane, but I'm not climbing a mountain.
But what is, like,
The word?
I would imagine you have to have a little bit of cash to go on this fucking expedition. in the
Oh,
first
dude,
place.
to climb Mount Everest, you're spending 10 to 100 grand,
So if you-
depending on who
If you
you're
have
hiring.
this much money, why
Guaranteed.
would you go and do something as foolish as this?
The adrenaline, dude, to say you did it. Like, there's less than, I bet there's less than 10,000, 20,000 that have climbed Mount Everest.
Well, in that fucking photo, it would look like a fucking line at fucking Disney, like fucking the Disney Everest fucking ride or some shit like that. I couldn't believe it. Which makes you think, who's really making money? Is there that many Sherpas? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, the local area, they're making money. The Sherpas are making money. It's more for the experience, you know?
Wouldn't do
I don't
it.
know how people do it, though.
Wouldn't do it.
I'm
Couldn't do it.
I'm not into
Wouldn't,
the,
couldn't,
woulda,
shouldn't.
coulda, shoulda.
Well, it just gets me to think about, like, yeah, that whole adrenaline shit, like shit you do really dangerously. And I guess, all right, skydiving, I feel you got more of a chance of survival than if you got fucking frostbite or you rolled off a mountain or you could take it and you start to freak out. And I don't think they could fucking roll helicopters up like that just to fucking, like, take you away if fucking shit goes fucking random. Like if you're fucking at Yosemite Park
That's
and you
the
get lost.
only way they
and
can
come
get
fucking
you out
find
of it. Dude, there's so many bodies that are just still there at Mount Everest that they never recover. You know, it
No,
just
yeah,
doesn't
I heard
happen.
about that shit. You pass old camps and shit. And also when you get frostbite, you get all hot. And you get hot right before you die, so people like take their clothes off. Like a Nelly video.
So you're telling me, man, Mount Everest makes people's clothes falls off?
I guess it makes people's clothes falls off. If you fucking die, you can't do it right, dude.
Tequila makes your clothes falls off, but I'm not drinking fucking tequila anymore.
Will you
I
drink-
drank a lot of tequila on Friday, and it was just
Shout out to Felipe's Tequila House out there in
Jesus
Thornton Park.
Christ, dude. Oh my God, I spent.
I see-
I think I spent like 250, 300 bucks that night.
It's a fucking classy joint, bro.
I fucking got in a yelling match with one of my best friends, and I cried to Andrew for like an hour about just heavy shit. It was bad, dude. Oh man.
Well, that's what happens when you drink
Fucking
too much tequila.
I need to stick to rum.
You know what?
Whiskey.
How come none of that happened during fucking Cinco de Mayo drunk bus? You're drinking mad tequila then.
Dude, I had like 3 shots of tequila then.
I drink a lot more tequila.
I drank a lot more tequila.
Stretch was pouring it down people's mouths like fucking apple juice.
Stretch was giving me Bobo shots of tequila.
Uh-oh!
Yeah, dude. He was going like this. He's like,
first
I'm gonna keep
Bobo
this around. I'm gonna keep this out of Bill. He gave me this tease one, and he's fucking. It's. I think my ears drank more tequila that on the fucking bus than my actual body did.
Stretch giving out tequila on the bus is like when you go to Catholic church to get the communion and the wine. With the body of Christ.
Except we're driving down a highway.
So the only difference is that he always had like this little silk napkin and he put it on your chin right before he did it. You know, like a little. There's no napkin. It's just Girls Gone Wild. It's just Stretch Gone Wild.
Stretch Gone Wild. Yo, that's a good idea.
That's him in
We
interim.
should make some clips of
Kelly, shout out to Kelly, shout out to Giovanni, shout out to her new gig. I don't know where it's at, but you let us know. Drop it in the comments. Let the traveling drunks know where they can go see Kelly. Formerly of a fucking places that she's fucking hooked us up with a bunch of cool fucking gigs and
Kelly's
events.
always been there for us.
So if you're looking for a good time with a cute, bubbly personality,
For a good time,
go holler at that chick.
8675309.
She'll get you drunk.
This is Samuel Jackson beer.
Yeah.
It'll get you drunk.
It's good beer.
God, shout out to Chappelle's show. I wish that was still a fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, how does The Simpsons last 30 fucking years and Chappelle's show only lasts like 3-4 seasons? That's what's wrong with this fucking world.
Well, he got under a lot of pressure.
No, I know. He got told what to do. He wasn't into that.
Too much pressure, dog.
Under pressure.
I could only imagine when we get to Chappelle's show status, that shit would be tight as fuck.
Dude, I've been to one of my homies from back home. He lives just outside of Yellow Springs. They have a big street fair there, but that's where Dave Chappelle lives.
Oh shit! Talking about Yellow Springs, let's talk about a Red Cypress.
Oh, are we there? Are we there yet?
We just kind of trailed off somewhere. I was just trying to hit the ticker. I was just trying to be like,
play
yeah.
hard, make you quit your day job. I'm in the singing mood now. You started it, dude. Talking about Sunday.
Oh, Red Cypress. So Red Cypress Brewing. I mean, it's a local brewery here in town, out in Oviedo or Winter Springs. You know, you see the big old tree. It says Red Cypress on the tap of the bars you go to. They're in our local backyard bars. I've seen them downtown. They're a delicious beer. They got good IPAs. They got a cider. They got the Devil's Chair. They got, I think, fucking.
Did you say Devil's Chair?
Or Devil's something. Not the whiskey one. But anyway, you know, they got a cannery. I mean, they made beer for Tom and Dan. And
Shout out to Tom and Dan. Dan watched the podcast last week for a little bit.
yeah, I saw a like and a view from him. I appreciate that.
Thanks, dude.
But what I'm thinking is that, you know, if you're hanging out in these bars and you're around a bunch of beer drinkers and, you know, the Traveling Drunks, the Libation Collective, fucking the BDMs, you know.
Oh my God.
You're in these circles.
I have to interrupt. I just got a text message from my sister back home. She's like 5 months pregnant. I'm going to have another nephew. She just found out it's a boy.
It's a boy.
Fuck yeah.
All right, another strong, young, strapping
That's
lad
fucking awesome, dude.
for the lineage of, what's the name?
What?
Karen Bauer lineage?
You don't know my last name, dude?
I thought it was Bananas.
Well, I've got several names.
B-A-N-N-N-A-S.
But yeah.
Billy C. from West
All right,
B.
back to Red Cypress. Yeah.
Yeah,
They've been
but-
doing really well.
Yeah,
Like you
I
said,
mean,
they got that cannery.
I think
They've got
they're
a
hot.
big following.
They got an Instagram that's popping.
What it comes down to them closing is
they do
invest.
growlers. Maybe, I don't know. This is all
It's gotta be
speculation.
invested.
We've heard a whole bunch of reasons.
I've had several rumors.
Because I mean, we talk to a lot of bartenders. We know
Yeah,
what's going on.
We're
not fucking
part of the
stupid.
drunk community.
We live in Orlando,
We
drink
keep
beer
our
here.
ears open.
I'm just like shocked, and I think it's going to be a shock to the community. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I mean, it seems like an opportunity where if you hear about something like that going out of business,
Somebody else is going to buy it up.
Is a
so
bigger
they don't
one
have
going
to
to
move
come
the
in?
tanks.
Yeah,
you know?
they're going to keep it running
Those
because it's an
tanks.
awesome spot.
That's
I mean,
huge.
Oviedo Brewing just opened up. You got Crooked Can and fucking Winter Springs. I mean, there's a lot of good breweries here in Orlando. It's like, what are you going to do with all this space? What are you going to do with all this shit?
Somebody's going to buy it and start another brewery. Because to move all those fermentation tanks and everything they have
They
set
got
up,
a fucking
plumbing,
cannery in there. They can their
a
own beers.
cannery, that kind of equipment, you know.
They
that
got a fucking
shit's-
assembly line and
That
shit.
shit's super expensive. And the opportunity in Florida to breweries, like craft breweries, are huge everywhere.
Hot right now.
And Orlando, you got such a huge population down here. it's most breweries that open up down here are successful. I mean, you see that.
I see big ones and small ones that seem to be doing all right.
I see a lot that
10
are doing
breweries ripping.
Red Point.
Red light.
I was close.
Yeah.
Close, but no cigar.
I mean, people like it. People love it. I mean,
They want some more of it.
yeah. And especially now that we got growlers and stuff like that, where you can
Give me your phone. Sir, please.
Phone it
Thank
up.
you.
keep it rocking, keep it.
Continue.
I don't know, it's just weird. It's interesting. It makes you wonder. My whole thing is about like from the business aspect. It's like you have this thing going on, and all of a sudden one day it's not there, and you don't know exactly why.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
And I just think it's interesting. Like we were talking about here in the UCF area. There's 60,000 people that attend the school, and they're all coming and going, and they're all stopping at the gas station, and they're all passing a restaurant, they're all passing a liquor store.
We did
They all want
just
stuff
now
to do on the
enter off season though for UCF students.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still so much facilities at this fucking school, dude, that something's still gonna be ripping. And you also gotta use that time to prepare for when they do come back. And also it's about to be football in like fucking 2 or 3 months?
Oh yay, sports.
Yeah, but I mean, you see what sports culture does to
Yeah,
drive the
a lot of
local
it-
economy.
It does.
As far as
especially
advertising
UCF.
and
Orlando,
events.
and you got Orlando
and-
Magic.
Yeah.
You got the what's the soccer team called?
It's the Lions, the Orlando City Soccer.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's soccer. Football. But yeah, I just think it's interesting, and it's
Yeah, we're
curious to
getting
hear about that stuff. Because, I mean, we want to see, like, good beer do well, and they made a good beer, and...
We want to see everybody do
you'd hate
well.
to see a beer go, unless you're drinking it yourself. And then you still see it go because you want another one.
I drink beer by myself a lot, and I don't,
Hey, man.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
In the famous words of the Yin Yang twins, smoke by myself, drink by myself,
Yeah.
fuck these hoes by my goddamn self, for real. By my goddamn self, for real.
I like this quoting.
Smoke by myself,
See,
drink by
I've been
myself,
singing. I'm
fuck
glad you're
these hoes
quoting.
by my goddamn
This is
self,
nice.
for real. By my goddamn self. Dude, that song fucking killed it, dude. Yin Yang
See,
twins.
I feel like that last 30 seconds was a better performance than my entire 30 minutes on Sunday.
Was it like Abel and K-Rock? Those guys are wild, man. Whisper song killed it.
But that was the whistle while you... Is that the...
No, that is Jules Santana,
Wasn't that Ying Yang Twins?
Dipset.
That wasn't
is-
Ying Yang Twins? God,
Girl,
I'm just...
no, hip hop, man. What a crazy fucking music. Yo, Kodak Black is fucking up again. I don't know if you guys saw
Yo,
that.
he got caught with another charge because his gun got found for a murder scene, and he had his fucking
Goddamn Kodak
registered in
Black,
it.
man. He can't keep his shit together, and still doesn't give a
Dude,
shit.
he's fucked up.
It's fucking incredible. What are we talking about, UFOs now?
Unidentified flying orgasms? Objects?
Identified flying objects.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the UFO realm right now. What's his name? This senator from New Jersey. What's this fucking asshole's name? Christopher Mellon. He's the Deputy Assistant Secretary for the Defense Intelligence in the U.S. He went on an interview on Fox and Friends on last Thursday, and he's like, he literally admitted to UFOs. He said, yes, we interact with them. We know they're real. Our Navy pilots, Air Force pilots have interactions with them very often. Like the dude's literally talking about it and admitting it
Yeah.
on fucking network news.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck, dude.
Well, also,
They're getting us ready.
the whole thing I was talking about is that some pilots from Florida were talking about the shit that they've seen, and they admitted to the video, or some shit happened where they acknowledged the video that they said, and they said, yeah, it's nothing of ours. It has to be what's considered a UFO, which is an unidentified flying object. But now in the day and age of fucking drones it's probably China drones fucking spying on us or some shit.
But
But
okay, that's what anybody
At
would
the
say.
same way that everybody, the way like Men in Black 2 is about to, or 3 is about to come out.
Men in Black 4.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And the way that it's all set
It's actually
up,
called
like,
Men in Black International, I believe.
like, if you think about it, like in the 50s
There's
and
literally
60s,
a poster of it at work.
when they first started talking about like aliens and what aliens was and how fucking aliens
It was
exist,
it was
and I
like
got abducted.
1943 or something.
No, aliens-
1947,
aliens
Roswell.
is totally part of like
Roswell was 1947.
It's totally
I'm
part of
looking at
pop culture, you know. Now it's
course
like
it is.
people know
It's
about
huge.
as much aliens as you know, vampires or fucking zombies or something
because
like
they're
that.
out there.
Aliens are from space. They have big heads. They got big eyes. Otherwise, they're reptilian and they're a shapeshifter. And also, bad idea. Don't get super drunk at a party and look at the weirdest person there and say, "Hey, I know you're the reptilian. Fuck you."
Have you done this? Like, what?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I've done it a couple times.
I was right.
actually.
1947, Roswell.
I've done it a couple times, and it's not a good idea.
You call people out at parties and call them reptilians?
Yeah.
And you call me a fucking asshole.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
What?
It's Super Hammer Smash, and that weird one, you're like, "Hey man, I know what your story is. I know you're fucking reptilian trying to take my sperm's DNA. Ain't gonna do it. Fuck you."
my
And then
God.
it really, and then you know your phone starts fucking up later, and then there's the shadows outside your
What does
window.
that tell you? That just kind of solidifies it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking just play the game, stick your business.
Well, I think the point that these senators and these government officials, all these people are coming out,
lizard people.
there's new shows coming out, is because they're trying to get the masses ready for this event. You know?
You really think it's like that? It's like,
That's
hey, we're
how
gonna
t-
finally admit to all this shit because
Dude,
guess what?
that's
They're
how
out there.
that's
they're-
how the world works. That's how media works. That's how movies work. That's how TVs work. You'll
That's
see
how
something-
automation works.
That's, yeah.
First they stick an
fuck
Alexa in your
all
living
robots.
room.
Do not bow down to your robot.
And then
overlords.
you get a fucking.
They're trying to get you to be comfortable with
Then
that
you get
technology.
a fucking. Then you get a Rosie in your house.
That's
and
what
then
they
she's
do.
always like, "Mr. J, pick up your fucking socks."
That's what they do.
and
They try to get you prepared for it 10, 20, 30
Yeah.
years in advance.
yeah, and that's why we gotta have
So you
our.
don't freak out and
we gotta
kill
have our
yourself when it
Sarah
actually
Connors.
happens.
We gotta have our John Connors, and those Terminators had penises.
Yeah, robots.
Penises
Robots.
of a robot.
Robot penises. Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. I think aliens used to scare me. Science fucking scared me.
Dude,
but,
aliens just scared the shit out of me.
You know, unless they come
Fire
and,
in
like,
the
take us
sky.
all.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind scared the shit out of me, dude.
Yeah.
And that was like a
Baby.
child
a baby
alien movie.
Yeah. It was
But
like
when they came out of the spaceship at the end, those little waddling dudes, and they were in masks. Oh my God, I had nightmares for fucking months, dude.
God.
Nightmares for months.
Hey, look, there goes a commercial for that fucking movie right now.
What, aliens?
No,
Men in
fuck-
Black.
Yeah, where
International.
Thor kills aliens.
That's not Thor. He's Agent M, I think, or Agent L or something.
Agent T for thoracics. But yeah, man. You know what? Maybe UFOs are what we need to come down to save us from the alien robot attacks. You know what I mean? Like
What if the aliens that come
Mexican
down are
Armada
robots?
Cat, two brother army.
Oh my God.
And then the sun.
So, are
So
we,
the reptilians and the aliens and the UFOs and the AIs and the Terminators with the penises
so welcome to Sloth Shit.
are all gonna come together.
We're not debating on
and we're
what's
gonna like, oh no, you know what we need? We need a Godzilla. We need a Godzilla right meow.
So, are you gonna, for your Sloth Shit this week, are you gonna keep doing the UFOs, or you got some other stuff to say?
Slot shit. Actually, I want to talk about something that happened to me that made me think about some stuff. And I was like, huh, man, you never know. Wow, we're all getting older. Things change. Times change. People change. So when I was
Changes.
so when I was a kid, I used to collect Star Wars action figures. You know, like a little, like, okay, so back in '97 they had the re-release of Star Wars, but prior to that, you know, they sold the action figures, the Lukes, the Jabbas, the Han Solos and stuff, and those came in an orange package, orange Power of the Force, and then then later they came out with the green Power Force when they let them know that, hey, we're gonna redo the fucking '77 one, re-release in theaters. And then so then they started making more action figures, and then you get these phases of action figures. And it's like, all right, so this month we're gonna get a dozen action figures that is like Luke, Leia, Han, this thing. Next month it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a different colored Leia. You know, you're gonna have Chewie and fucking Greedo and all this shit. And it's kind of like collecting comic books or fucking Jordans or like or pop figurines or some shit like that. And then as I was a kid and the more movies came out, I just collected more and more figures. I'd get them for Christmas, get them for my birthday. I'd save up money, ride my bike down to fucking Kmart or some shit, and, you know, get the cool hot shit. I mean, me and Nick, you know, fucking downtown Nick, we used to go to Kmart and there'd be some shit that we wanted.
I buy my underwear at Kmart.
There was some shit that we wanted that we couldn't have, that we didn't have the money for, that we would take it off the shelf and go stash it somewhere. So when we had the money, we would come back and buy that shit. We weren't stealing these figures. We were literally trying to get the money for these figures, stick them up on the wall, and then episode 1 comes out, and now you got all these you get all these fucking Star Wars figures, and then fucking now we got fucking Phantom Menace coming out, so you got a young Anakin, a young Obi-Wan, you got a Qui-Gon Jinn, you got a Darth Maul. So I collected these like throughout middle school and high school, and I had a big ass collection at one point in time. But people would always knock it and make fun of me. It's some 40-year-old virgin type shit, I swear to God. And I had little brothers, and my little brothers would always want to play with it because they're kids and it's a fucking toy and they want to play with toys. And they would always try to sneak in my room, grab it, they'd play with it outside the wrapper, and a couple times they opened these motherfuckers up and I would get really fucking pissed. And I would even be like, here, open this one, it's the shittiest one I have if you want to fucking open up a toy. Because to them it's like the shopping experience, going toy shopping, hey, you got a fucking toy. For me it's like, yo, I'm collecting these guys because, you know, it's like trading cards or some shit. And I gave my brother Nick a real hard time about it because he opened up a bunch of them, and MegaCon just passed, you know, a couple weekends ago, and he went, and I just saw him recently. He's like, yo, I got something for you. And he got me 2 Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Star Wars action figures. One was an Obi-Wan Kenobi, and one was Darth Maul, which these things probably back in the day, they're probably like $7, $8, $9. Now their worth is probably like probably between like $15 or $30 or some shit, depending on the condition. But these are like 2 of the main dudes, and when he gave me these shits, he's like, yo, I was at MegaCon, I saw him, I got them for you. I feel bad about opening up your shit. I know we did that to your lot of your shit, man, and you know. And I had a lot of petty resentment on his ass for opening up my shit. Like, we used to fight. I used to like smack him in the back of the head and get physically violent with my brothers for fucking opening up something that, in retrospect, is just a fucking toy. But I idolized it and turned it into something else, you know. And I shouldn't have been as mad or such a dick or hated my brother or had, you know, resented them for dumb, stupid kid shit. And this is back in like, the figures were from Phantom Menace in 98, 99. And it's fucking 2019. And he got me these action figures and like apologized 20 years later. And like, it just did something to me emotionally because it was just like, I was just like, damn, man. And then I felt so petty for fucking being mad, because I was still thinking about that shit. I would like mention it at Christmas time and shit. Like, oh yeah, you used to fuck with my shit. And, you know, and I didn't think he cared that much, that I made that much of a stink of it. Because I'm good at holding grudges and cutting people off and being a dick to people for something stupid that they probably don't even remember they fucking did. But I take that shit to heart. And then for him to apologize, like, I felt better. And I was like, damn, man, I'm glad he did that. You know, it means a lot to me. And at the same time, I was like, well, that was stupid in the first place. So I just try to think that looking back at some shit, maybe some shit isn't all that you thought it was cracked up to be. Maybe it's worth just fucking giving someone a pass. And I don't know who needs a pass in my life that I'm thinking about, that I'm mad at.
Can I get a pass? Can I get a pass?
Fuck it.
Thank you.
But it's probably worth it, you know, to you know, if somebody, because I've had somebody reach out to me recently that I didn't want to fuck with because it's some bullshit, and then this shit happened to me, like, you know what, maybe, fuck it, you know? Who knows? Moving forward, you know, you guys don't have to be 100%.
Always forward, never backwards.
I don't know, man. It fucking made me think, and I'm just like, you know what? Maybe they're hurting more than you are. And fucking, if you're fucking strong, man, be the Bullocks. And then, you know, break them. Make them bend to your whim and give you Star Wars stuff.
I will break you.
And that's my sloth show.
I missed it. I had to take a piss. I've been pissing a lot today.
I was just talking about Star Wars.
I know what you're talking about. I used the context clues to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a couple things I'm going to talk about today. There's been a lot of tornadoes lately here in the U.S. in the Midwest, and my buddy's hometown, Jeffersonville, Ohio, got smacked. You know, it's just outside of Dayton.
Shout out Holden, shout out Charles.
So I wanted to shout out to all the people. There's 10, 20,000, 30,000 without power, water. Several people died, a lot of people are hurting. I just wanted to give a moment, you know, make people aware of all that happening. So, yeah, watch out for weather. We don't really have to deal with tornadoes down here, but we do have to deal with hurricanes. It's not too bad because it's centrally located, but it's hot as fuck lately. We've had to deal with that. It's been like 100 degrees every day. That sucked.
El Nino.
I am El Nino. All other storms will bow down before El Nino. Shout out to Chris Farley.
Shout out to the Ninos.
Oh yeah, I know El Nino. Shout out there, bud.
Wu-Tang is for the Ninos.
And it ain't nothing to fuck with.
Ninos.
What is technically a Nino?
Little kids, little boys, but
That's what
with
that
the
means?
Spanish language, you got a feminine and masculine, so boys and girls would be Ninos. If it's just girls, it'd be Ninas. If it's just boys, it'd be Ninos. But if it's boys and girls, it's Ninos.
El Nino. But
The Nino.
yeah, so just watch out. Be aware of what kind of weather's going on. If you got stuff to do, if you got, like, we ride bicycles. If there's a fucking hurricane coming, I need to know about it. You know? I need to know about that shit.
I think you'll know if there's a hurricane fucking coming.
I mean, sometimes. Well, probably yeah.
Oh, you'll
Probably
know.
will.
You'll know, Papi Chulo.
Also, another thing, Midwest. I'm really pumped about this because I've talked about this several times because it's a huge issue back home. The state of Oklahoma is suing Johnson & Johnson for over-purveying opioids. They are suing Johnson & Johnson because they suck. They provide fentanyl to people. They're getting people addicted, and they're just getting money. And I think it's awesome that a state as a whole is realizing what kind of problem it's going on, and they're fucking doing something about it. And I think other states should follow suit very soon, especially my own state, West Virginia, because I know it's a huge issue back there. So let's get on this bandwagon. Let's fucking bring down these fucking giant corporations that are making millions off of people's addictions. You know, let's make some changes. Another one, got a shout out to one of my old bosses. I used to run a pool hall back home in West V. And my boss was this guy named John Schmidt. They call him Mr. 400. He ran slightly over 400 balls in a row consecutively. That's straight pool. This is like 10 years ago he did it. But he just broke the world record of most consecutive balls run. This is a record set by Willie Mosconi in 54. This record has stood for 80 years. He ran 100 more. He ran 626 balls in a row. 44 racks. It took
Racks.
Oh, shout out to Parker. Racks. 44 racks and 10 balls. You know, he's been playing professional pool for 20 years, and it's a huge accomplishment.
And
I just
hasn't
wanted
that
to give
record
that
not
out
been
to him.
broken since like the 20s or some shit?
1954 it was said.
Oh,
I thought it was
okay.
earlier, but 54.
That's fucking crazy.
And it's fucking awesome. I used to chill with the dude every day. Literally worked with him, fucking partied with him.
And I
He's a
watched
good
the-
dude. He
I
lived at our
watched
house
the-
for a little while. He's a
I
good
watched
dude.
the interview of him because he was like,
Oh, he's
like,
about that life, dude.
He's like, yo,
Cool.
I'm coming to the end of my career here. And,
He's like, I'm 46.
and for me to be doing something like this at where I'm at now, I would have
That's
never
because
thought about it.
in billiards,
just-
I think 50 plus or 52 plus or 55 is considered a seniors tour.
Well, I just think it's like admirable that he
Oh, bro, he's a
he has
good
a
dude.
hobby or he has a profession or a
And he's
sport
a
or an
scratch
art that he's
golfer, too.
into that he kind of
Oh, no, this guy is the best
at
in the
this point in
world.
time.
Like, he's
he
the
did
best
it for
in the
so
world.
long enough that he got all his notoriety and he did it the best.
He's literally the best straight pool player on the planet.
I respect it. That shit's tight.
You know, if you would say the best pool players on the planet as a whole, he's top 50, top 25 even. I mean, no, probably top 25.
Where does he stand with the Black Widow?
Oh, he'd fucking drum on her all day. She came to the pool hall when I was working there. It was on my day off. My sister met him, my dad met him.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, dude, John Schmidt will whoop on the Black Widow all day, every day.
I used to watch that
If they're
chick on
playing
ESPN
9 balls,
back
she'd
in the
have
day.
to spot him the 7 probably, or
Damn.
6 and 7. Like, she's good, but not trying to be sexist at all, but as a whole, the best pool players are male. I think it's because a lot of females don't play. You know, they're not taught it at a young age, so you know. That's a different subject for a different day.
Yeah, you figure females would be better at pool handling
Did you
those
say you
rods all
finger
day.
females? You are correct. That's what it sounded like. That's literally what I heard.
I finger bowling balls.
I liked the first one first.
I finger
Better.
them. Put my fingers in the bowling ball.
Better,
I'll
butter.
throw it down the alley and make it right down the middle. Boom. Home run strike.
Shout out to Adam, our boy at Kegglers. If you guys like bowling in Waterford, you can go over to Firkin and Kegglers.
I like bowling.
It's a
at
cool spot.
fucking
They got
Ferguson
video
Kegler.
games. They got bowling balls and bowling alleys.
They have a fucking fry platter as big as this table filled with fucking chicken strips and,
And
goddamn
they got a
curly
cool
fries.
bartender, our boy Adam. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
You'll like that cat. Hey, so we're in to the home stretch. Oh, but that actually was kind of a Bobo reference. You know, the home
Yeah,
stretch.
Yeah.
Man, our Bobo meter's low this week.
You know, probably not messing with no counterfeit bullshit right now, I
That's
guess.
a good point. We're
We're not mad about a bunch of people
we're-
fraudulating,
about people
dubious.
scamming or people committing crime.
Yeah. But, you know, it's summertime, man. That shit's about to run rampant, dude.
Shit's about to be easy.
It's fucking, listen, it's summertime. All the kids are out. All the fucking kids are going to go out there and try to get their
Oh,
wiggles
so
out.
there's going to be ruckus
They're gonna be
everywhere.
There's gonna be kids trying to build tree houses, and then the older kids are gonna come through later and smoke pot and look at Playboys in those tree houses.
People don't look at, the little kids are not looking at physical Playboy magazines anymore. They literally stopped making them, didn't they? Last year or the
Yeah.
year before, they stopped publishing
No mas.
physical Playboy.
No mas tetas en el papel.
We really live in a digital world, don't we?
Yep, man. Yep.
Sad.
We're just analog dudes in a digital world. Except for here on this platform, broadcasting on the Traveling Drunks Network, on YouTube and Facebook,
broadcasting,
and
Twitch.
Twitch.tv/the Traveling
Oh, the
Drunks.
synapses are just really ripping tonight, aren't they, there, Tony?
And,
You sound like me.
you know, public house. We're drinking. Later, we're gonna go to.
Am I
Fuck a house.
influencing you, finally?
Are you an influencer? Yes, very much so. That's
I don't
that's what we're
believe
doing
that I
now.
am an influencer, but
That's
hey,
what we do here.
I guess I'm down with that.
You influence me to do the stuff that I don't do.
Oh, fuck you. But yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
Totes. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Actually, I think you do the same.
no.
We're influencers.
Nope.
Dead
Nope.
air.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay, so
Not gonna happen.
Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about. You know, I even talked about it at the Raw acoustic sessions on Sunday. I'm a big Flatbush Zombies fan, and I've been ripping their shit for a year and a half now, 2 years. And I bought one of their vinyls a few months back, and I want to buy their first album. So I went online last night, researched this fucking album. It's called 3001 Laced Odyssey. Shout out to Stanley Kubrick. The cheapest one I could find. There was only 3,000 pressings. $370. The other four ranged from $450 to $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't I had no idea.
Just a vinyl, right?
Yeah, it's a two disc vinyl, and I think a pin or something custom, like how the Vacation to Hell
with the
came with the bandana.
Yeah.
This one came with a pin, and
And if anybody finds that bandana
yeah,
or Chris Knows vape,
yeah, Chris
please
Noah
send it
lost
to
his
Traveling Drunks Lost and Found. P.O. Box
name. Where the fuck is that?
6969 Drunk Lane, Orlando, Florida 3286969.
Just take it to the mothership. They'll
Yeah,
take care of us.
take it to the mothership.
Take it to the mothership. Everything will be all right, you know. But yeah, I want to get this fucking vinyl, but dude, that's a heavy hitting investment. $400 or $500 for a fucking vinyl. And if I wait a year or two, it's gonna be fucking
All right, real quick. Did you hear the song?
$2,000.
Did you hear the song playing real quick?
yeah.
I believe it's Shadow Zone by the Misfits. I don't know when it came out, but one of the original Misfit drummers, Joey Image, he has cancer, and he was the drummer. And Johnny from Orlando Tattoo Company and Awesome and the Ass
Johnny
Kickers, he recorded some songs with them. We got actually the vinyl. So currently he has cancer, and he doesn't have enough money to pay for his cancer medication. And he's selling his drum heads that he paints, so like art. So if you could find my Facebook or Johnny's Facebook, or even just search Joey Image online, I think it'd be pretty cool to kind of like help out with that shit, because you know, you're fucking such an epic part of history, some shit like that, and fucking goddamn insurance and shit. So, I just wanted to mention that real quick. Speaking of vinyl and shit like that.
Yeah.
Misfits.
That was really cool that he took care of us at that show like that. Like he fucking welcomed me like family.
And that was at Mills,
hooked us up
and
with the
they're
vinyl.
kind of like a luchador
really
theme
cool.
punk band. June
was really
29th,
cool.
Mayhem on Mills. I'm definitely going.
That was literally my best musical experience since I moved to Orlando,
Well,
Florida.
there's going to be another one at Mills, and it's music mixed with wrestling, and I want to go to that. So if you guys want to get together, go to that.
That's near the end of this month.
That's
right?
on June 29th, man. That's a Friday. It's a month from now. We're going to go and fucking watch people hit other people with chairs, and it's going to be fucking...
Dude, I'm gonna take a banana and throw it at one of the wrestlers while they're wrestling.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be funny as fuck.
If they use a
wouldn't
banana
it?
and then mash in his face, use a banana to like
That would be pretty
fucking
cool.
gouge his eyes out, that'd be tight.
That would be awesome. We should do that. So I really want to try duck hunting, but I don't think I'm gonna get Tuesdays off.
We'll make it happen. We'll fucking
Let's work
ask for it.
Tuesdays.
Let's go. I want to see. I'm pretty good with a dart gun, I believe.
I'll
Now,
whoop your ass in fucking duck hunting.
Yeah, real life duck.
I've hunted quail in real life, but I've never hunted a duck. But I feel like it's similar. It's a fucking fowl. It's a bird. Like
I don't know,
scare
man.
them out of the bushes and you.
Have you ever seen Elmer Fudd? That motherfucker had a hard
Dude's a
time.
fucking idiot.
I mean, he had Daffy to deal with, and bugs.
Dude, I don't know. That dude's an idiot. Elmer Fudd. Like, that's literally his last name is Fudd.
Yes.
Like, Dud. Like,
Yeah.
he's just dumb.
Yeah. I guess they're just making fun of the. Everybody needs a little guy to pick on, I guess, right? There's bullying. We're not bullying people anymore.
That's me.
There's no hate crimes. Let's keep a high
work,
standard.
At work, they pick on me. You know, out and about, they pick on me. But I'm cool with that. I'll take the burden upon my shoulders.
Like
I'm here
Atlas,
for. I'm
the
here,
Atlas of insults.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I'm just
Here
here
to
for a time.
One time.
One time. And it's all about showing up and being productive, and even if you're hungover, just show up and go to work, goddammit. Take it like a man,
Whoops.
puke in a fucking trash can, and then get back to selling pretzels at the Auntie Anne's inside the Fashion Square Mall.
Auntie Anne.
What's that from, Wizard of Oz?
Yes, this is correct. It was a Wizard of Oz reference. I'm surprised you knew that.
I'm surprised too.
Surprise.
Do I win a prize for you getting you surprised?
Surprise party.
All right, how much time we got left? I just want to check out something real quick.
Check out reality. That was a rough burp. I think it's this Japanese rum I'm drinking. I didn't even know the Japanese made rum. I thought that was more of a Caribbean thing, just because the main. I think this is probably a little bit more expensive than a well rum, just because Caribbean. That's why it's produced there, because sugar plantations. Sugar cane is the main. Sugar is the main ingredient, you know, in rum. Yeah. Good talk.
Sugarcane.
Yeah. Exactly.
Why can't I drink cheap beer anymore in my old age? Why can't I drink beer anymore in my old age? Do you have to get more higher
Because
quality?
your liver's fucking drying up and
Higher
cracking
quality
and
beer?
shit, you know?
Really?
Yeah, it's probably you're probably gonna have to get a liver transplant here in a few years.
So where can we
It's
go
not
to get
healthy.
liver transplants? Not here. You got to go somewhere else, right?
You can go to Costa Rica or Colombia or something.
Also, I've been seeing bicycles tied noodles to the back of their bicycle to keep a fucking 3 feet distance. I don't know if that's gonna work so much, except for piss people off and kind of want to clip a bicyclist. That's kind of cool.
A noodle is not gonna stop some guy in a car not paying attention. They
No.
ain't gonna see a noodle.
No, it's not.
If they're not seeing a bike that's this big,
Yeah.
they ain't seeing a noodle that's this
It's kind of
big.
like the same thing as having painted lines in the road, except not having a barricade. You know what I mean? It's like, I hope you're cognitive enough to pay attention to this, but maybe you're not.
Usually when people hit somebody or hit, so it's either the bicyclist's fault or the car driver's fault. You know?
Well, the
Usually- I
bicyclist
would-
is always going to say the car, and the car is always going to say the bicyclist. That battle will never die. All right,
guess
real
we're
quick,
stuck
did you
between
see
a
that
rock and a hard
Yang Gang
place.
is earning traction in the polls?
Yang gang.
Yang Gang 2020.
Yep.
Don't forget-
Shout out to Andrew Yang.
Shout out to Andrew
we're supporting
Yang.
it. BS is fully supporting Andrew Yang.
And speaking of the devastating weather that just came through, Anheuser-Busch is doing the thing that they classically do here when we have the hurricanes in Florida.
That is really cool.
Where
they do
they're
that.
sending canned water, and they have 150,000 cans that they're sending to those places.
That is pretty cool. They do.
So that's fucking tight as fuck.
I think you should more corporations and people should do that. Like you don't see a lot of. That's why we have to have FEMA. You know,
Well, Anheuser-Busch does it because I mean, like,
they always do.
it's a they always do. And
I
there's
don't ever
nothing
hear
cooler-
about Dasani
there's
doing
nothing
it.
cooler than
I don't
cracking
ever hear
up-
about Nestle doing it.
Nestle will never fucking do that shit.
Nestle's some fucking. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Come here, buy our springs, bottle it up, and sell it back to us for a profit.
Now, shout out, Pornhub Premium was free this week.
Babylon.
Check that out. It still doesn't work for Billy.
Yeah, because-
Billy still
dude,
gets
it's so
shafted.
fucked up.
You can go back and watch that porn clip. If anybody's
I tried to
interested,
fill in my
go
email.
to Pornhub.com. Get your premium for
They
a hot
said they were
minute.
going to send me a username and a password. Never got that email.
Never got that fucking password.
I guess I'm going to be watching free porn for my entire life.
You know what?
I guess life could be worse.
Free porn works.
Yeah,
Free porn's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, free porn definitely works.
Now, not only that, looks like we might have a new Xbox Gears of War 5 coming pretty soon. Don't forget Gears of War made by the same people who did Fortnite. That's pretty fucking cool. So
I think we're about at time there, Sloth, man.
yeah, man. So
You bring
real
up
quick-
Gears of War.
Real quick bonus
Bro, we're on
rounds.
that Mortal Kombat game now.
Yeah, MK11. We're still
We're on
fucking ripping
Apex Legends now.
it. Apex Legends.
Hey,
I gotta go home and
guys,
play some Halo because I got Xbox Live now. So I'm
I'm
gonna
going to go to Social
it.
House and drink damn near anything for $3.
Yeah.
That's my plan tonight. So
Check
if
it
you
out.
guys
Have
haven't
a
been
good
over to
time.
Social House, go over to Waterford tonight. Every time after 10, I think it is, 10, 11.
10, 11.
$3 damn near everything.
I'm just gonna say 11. 11's that magic hour number.
Oh my God, I hit the hard V on that. Shit.
Oh,
Hey, never mind.
shit.
Don't go to Social
Wait,
House.
did Connect 4 go down last night?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, did they do it? Did they do the Connect
On
4
Monday?
tournament?
Did Connect 4 go down on Monday?
You're gonna have to ask Jamie about that.
It was postponed. Oh, so Jamie lost? Yes. Yes. I
I
thought.
didn't say that.
I know you didn't have to say it.
How can this motherfucker even afford to be out of the
I see
house
you,
right now?
I see you. I see you.
Anyway,
Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in.
thank you.
Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.